Like a born and raised Unitarian Universalist, I love that poem, and I've heard it at UU services throughout my entire life. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. There's a way in our current political discourse that animals get talked about, or at least human beings in regards to animals. I have seen various politicians or people describe the people they wish to dehumanize, make other, make dangerous or scary as animals. They're animals. They came over here as animals. Violent or terrorizing, dark or mysterious like wild beasts. We see it in our language, though sometimes some language has things that are good, right? Sometimes our language of animals is flattering, like she's sexy like a fox. Or maybe he's got that dog in him when it comes to people on the football field. But often it's usually negative. The dog-eat-dog world, or connotations around the beast within. There's a way that we talk about animals to make others less human. I have seen it on all stages of our political discourse over the last 10 years. If we want to say that other human beings are less than, if we want to say that they've let go of their intellect, or if they don't have a conscience, if they're driven by impulse or anger, or if they're violent and no longer human, we call them animals. And it's not okay to dehumanize anyone, as we know, especially based on our principles, our inherent worth and dignity of every person. But also, I think this is completely and utterly wrong. I think that this formula has it completely wrong. I believe that embracing our animal nature, embracing our mammalian nature, actually brings us closer to our humanity. It actually brings us closer to our empathy. For what does Mary Oliver say? You don't have to be good. You don't have to walk on your knees suffering. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. We see the humanity of our animal companions every day. We see the ease in which companionship is made. We see the ease in which trust is made. And when there is fear or anger, we see the ways that emotions are processed in our pets and beloved animals of our lives. So often, our animal companions are the teachers of empathy and the bringers of simple joy. Our fellow species in our lives, living things that often in our society are deemed as outside or something other than the human enterprise, can teach us how to be part of something greater than ourselves, but also what it means to be human. This is why we bless animals. One, human beings bless because it is something we can do. Unlike in other religious traditions where there may be one religious authority or some particular authority that can offer blessings, in Unitarian Universalism, as we do every year in gathering the water for our water communion service, which we use to then bless things in the services throughout the year, all of us bless each other. And maybe, yes, it is in this instance a spiritual rite. We're blessing things literally in an old traditional kind of religious way. But it looks like offering gratitude or love. Blessing is a reminder of our own humanity and the power we have, spiritually, emotionally, as humans, to offer our world not power or greed or success or individual project, but offer it blessing, gratitude, love, sharing, and connection. We first bless animals then because they bless us. Because the pets in our lives, our friends' pets or animals, or even the animals we learn to live beside, the people in nature we see, the cardinals flying outside of our windows, they bless us every day by existing. They grant us comfort and solace and connection. They grant us sometimes, or at least try to with their barks and Heaves protection in their own mighty and small ways. They offer to us spirit and energy. They remind us what it is to be, to not have an agenda or a schedule or the next thing that you must do, but to be. And finally, they offer us an unconditional kind of love. And finally, we bless them to remember our own humanity, to be grounded in the soft animal spirit of our bodies and hearts. We remember our connection to the wider world. We reclaim a humanity that is firmly rooted in what it means to be a mammal, in the synapses of our brain that are open to connection and care, in our love of play and creativity, in our ability to have spirit, to breathe the air, in the basic needs of water and food and shelter and safety and connection. Reminding ourselves of what it is to be an animal also reminds us of what it is to be human and grounds us in the web of all living existence. So may the animals that cross our paths ever remind us of what it means to love, effortlessly, joyfully, often barking right in your face when you show up at the door, kind of love. May we remember that kind of effortless being. May we be reminded of how vital connection instead of individualism is, what it is to journey with each other across soundless differences. May we be reminded of what it is to be human, and to let our bodies love what it loves, offering the chance through the eyes of our pets and animals, announcing our place in the family of things.